What's up, YouTube world? This is Marco, and I am 3 months and 1 day on testosterone. My 3-month shot was yesterday, so I thought I'd give some sort of like a video update since I haven't really done that, even though I was going to. Yeah. It's been a really rough summer. Jess and I, my girlfriend and I broke up. She identifies as primarily, and by primarily I mean like 99% lesbian, and basically what it boils down to is she thought she could be happy with me and found out that she was wrong. So, oops. Yeah. That's about all I have to say about that. So, broke up with her. She's moving out in a couple of days. I managed to lose all of my friends somehow. The 3 or 4 that I had that I could count on. I have made a couple new friends since then, which is nice. I went home to see my family and talk to them about my transition, and because I've been on hormones for, it was about 2 months when I was at home. I took one of my shots at home, and that was my 2-month shot, so my voice hadn't quite dropped yet too much, and things weren't really changing too fast to where it wasn't weird for me to be there. But anyways, long story short, I went home, tried to have a talk with my parents, and they wouldn't have any of it. I tried to start off like trying to figure out where they were sitting and try to help explain, but it ended up in a confusing ass fit of words being thrown at each other, and that obviously wasn't going anywhere. So basically it boiled it down to, if you guys can't even try to understand and try to respect that this is something I need to do and I need you to support me in it, then I can't come home anymore. So they basically said, we can't support you, you do what you want. I was like, okay. I grabbed my stuff and put it in my car and left. And my dog, of course, I wouldn't leave her there. So for the most part, I haven't talked to or seen any of my family since then. I have gotten a few random texts from my mother. One of them was I love you, and then another one was, can you mail a straightener since you're not using it with your new hair? Okay. And then the most recent one that I've gotten was her basically saying that she commended me for my courage, which was an interesting text to get. It would be a nice text to get, but at the same time, I don't know what the intention behind that was, because that's really random and very, very different from the kind of conversation that we had last. So don't know what to make of that, but I was just like, thanks, I'm just doing what I need to do. People are weird, especially my family. Anyway, enough of that. Changes on T. There's somewhere in here, there's an old video of me, and I can post that on my YouTube, or I don't know, I'll do something, but my voice has dropped quite a bit. My face has changed a lot, quite a bit. My voice is awesome. It feels nice, like I'm talking right now, and I feel it vibrating right here, and it's a nice feeling, just a nice feeling. I'm passing better upon first sight, although it's been weird because I'm in that gender fuck area because my chest is so big, and for most of the summer I've been working in a cornfield, and it's really, really fucking hot, and it's hard to breathe, it's hard to talk, it's hard to move, sweating everywhere, and it's just gross. So I've been wearing my bigger binder that doesn't bind so well to kind of keep me from passing out in the field, and unfortunately that makes it more difficult to pass. So for example, one day in Walmart, I walk in and I've got, this probably didn't help either, but I had to get a bra because I've got an ex-girlfriend that lives here, and I have to go some hours without a binder, but I can't go completely topless because that's weird. So I got a bra so I could walk around and be somewhat free of the binder but not exposed, if that makes sense. So I was buying a bra and some other shit, and I figured, I didn't even think about it, like, my dad buys bras and tampons and stuff for my sisters and my mom all the time. So I didn't even think about, like, the fact that me having a bra in my hand would say female. But sure enough, I get to the counter and she's like, "How's your day, sir, ma'am?" After she, like, kind of glanced at the bra and the other stuff that I had and changed her mind, like, "You were right the first time." It was just weird. But she was talking really softly too, so I don't know, maybe off her rocker. Sorry, I got a text I needed. Alright, so, yeah, I'm just in that gender fuck area, and I think if I'm bound well, I pass well. If I'm not bound well, I don't pass well. Because my voice is low enough and my face has changed masculine enough to where, upon first sight, I'm recognized as male. But, I lost my train of thought. But if they look down a little further and they see my chest, if I'm not bound very well, they're like, "Oh, shit, just a really masculine chick." No. So that's, yeah, confusing. I'm really lamenting about the fact that I can't have surgery yet. Beside the point. We may have noticed that I am breaking out like no other, and it's terrible, and it's driving me insane, because even with my first puberty, I didn't have this much acne, and it's terrible. It probably doesn't help that I've been out in the field and sweating and getting pollen all over me, and gross. Yeah. I'm breaking out on the back of my neck, on my chest, on my backpack, places I don't want to even think about having pimples. Is just a bad deal. So, I am going to be going to the store at some point really, really soon to get some acne treatment stuff and try to get it cleared up a little bit. On the plus side, the stuff on my face is mostly due to hair coming in. So I've got, since about my 1 month mark, I've been getting dark hairs. I don't know if you guys can see it with this light and whatnot, but I'm getting dark hairs right here. You can kind of see the shadow, I guess, if I sit back, but right there. And then all these pimples here are from that. I have one dark hair right here somewhere. Maybe two. I think I have two, actually. But anyways, it's coming in. And then, not so much on this side, but on this side you can see the pimples just kind of trail down straight here, and it's like anywhere that there's going to be hair, there's a lot of pimples. So, I mean, that's good and bad at the same time. But yeah, it's nice. I'm getting a happy trail, and I like it. it's really hard to tell regarding muscle. Fat has definitely been redistributing. My hips are a lot less noticeable. My thighs as well. I still have love handles pretty bad, but not a big deal. Muscle growth, I don't know. I've had pretty good muscle since I was pretty young, so it's hard to tell if I'm gaining muscle or not. I think I am a little though. It's just like filling out instead of being the lean girl muscles. Yeah, they're just kind of rounding out and thickening up, and that's a little hard to tell. Also because I've got this nice little layer of fat just about everywhere. Gotta get rid of that. What else? Hair, voice, muscle, acne. My smell is changing, and it's really weird. My general body odor is getting a lot more masculine. Like, I notice it when I'm getting ready to fall asleep because I sleep like this, and I'm like, who's this? Oh wait. I am smelling a dude, and it happens to be me. So my smell has changed. I think for the most part my period has stopped, which is a little surprising to me. I didn't expect it to just completely stop so soon. What else? Dick growth. Quite a bit of that. And by quite a bit, I mean surprisingly quite a bit. Like most other trans guys, I spent a lot of time on YouTube looking over everybody's like 1 month, 2 month, 3 month updates and stuff like that. And some people would post pictures on Tumblr and stuff like that. There's a whole bunch of Tumblr pages, blogs, whatever you call them, that are specifically geared towards people that want to show off trans genitals. Anyways, I've looked at some of those, and mine has gotten surprisingly large in a surprisingly short amount of time. Like I've seen some other guys that have been on T for 6 months to a year or more, and their growth is about comparable to mine. So it's kind of making me wonder, like, do I possibly have some sort of intersex thing going on here in my genetics, or did I just start out really large and it just went from there? I don't know, but it's just interesting to me. Other stuff. Margot can't think. I'm more calm. It was hard to say that during my breakup, but there were other factors in there to contribute. Like, I kept forgetting my other medications for a little bit, and it made me kind of spark off and be crazy. I have a lot of past issues, and my ex-girlfriend is really good at triggering those, especially when she's angry and she just doesn't give a shit. So there was quite a bit of triggering going on, and I'm not very good at handling stress and distress. Basically, my tolerance cup becomes overflowing very quickly because there's already a bunch of stuff in that. Yes, thank you, Alita, for the analogy. Yeah, so a lot of that was triggered, so it probably doesn't have a whole lot to do with T, but since most of those issues have kind of, for the most part, gone away, I'm much more calm. I don't really get emotional about anything, which actually, I didn't think about it until now, but it's a little frustrating because I don't get as happy and as excited as I had before. I didn't get really happy and excited before in the first place, but still more so than now. There's that. I've noticed that when something does get me, it's more like it irritates me and kind of pisses me off a little bit rather than upsets me and makes me sad. It's still the same thought process and the same triggers and the same actual feelings. I just react differently. I don't react to what I'm feeling. I react, I guess, in kind of more of a defense. So, yeah, that's interesting. Other stuffs. Sex drive is up. Not way up, but up. I think that's about it. So, if anybody has any questions, concerns, comments, you like my face, whatever, just leave a comment. You can message me personally. I'll actually put a link for my Facebook. I almost dropped my phone. My Facebook, and my Tumblr. And you guys can contact me anywhere in there too. Same deal, questions, comments, concerns. You like my face. I think that's about it. Subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. And I will catch you some other time with some other update. Arbitrary, I don't know. Let's call it a game. Later.